What is up, y'all? What is up, YouTube? How you feeling, boys and girls? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to not only won full port CPI. Yes, I did full port CPI, but I also did take a realistic probability trade in the Acer session last night, and we secured a banger. Like, it was literally an A plus it up to the T. I'm going to show you guys the confluences. I'm going to show you guys how much I won today. I made around, in total, I made $1,933. But I'll show you guys. Obviously, I'm not here to lie. I'm just going to show you guys why I took a loss and I put 3 contracts in for the loss. So I won this trade. This is the trade that I won. I took it on MNQ because it was on Asia, and I told myself I'm going to risk lower when I'm trading on Asia, so I'm not over leveraging my account. Then we full ported CPI. We made $1,500. But because we were already at like $1,900, I was like, there's no reason why, because then I have to make an additional $800. I don't want to do that, so I just put some contracts in and took a bullshit sell when we were clearly bullish, just so I could lose some money. And then we ended up on the day with roughly $1,500. So we only need a couple more left to win the account. Honestly, we need like one A plus up trade to win the account, and then, you know what I'm saying, we pass. But I'm going to show you guys the execution. I'm going to show you guys the trade. I'm going to show you guys why I took this long and why I did not. Honestly, bro, I got to stop doing this. When we came into this long, it was already like 2 o'clock, bro. It was 2 o'clock. I was not awake at this time, so I wasn't even able to go break even. So at that point, once we came into that, I honestly didn't even know. I woke up probably around like 4 or 5 o'clock before I realized, yo, oh my God, like, did we win or lose a trade? I didn't even know. But when I woke up and I saw that we won the trade, I was like, oh shit, we won. And then I just went back to sleep. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys why I went long. So there's multiple confluences here, but the main confluence was we tapped into a 4-hour gap. And as you see here, this is the first presented fair value gap before we had this move here. As you see here, we came up, this move right here, which created roughly about 1,000 points, roughly about 1,000 points, right? 1,000 points, 7,000 ticks, right? This is the first presented fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? So we came in, we were disrespecting every single fair value gap here. And like I said, long term, I'm still looking bullish because as we did, we came into a daily fair value gap, multiple daily fair value gaps. We have inversed them, but that does not mean that price does not want to look to displace higher. Right? And by the way, I will be dropping my live execution of me full porting CPI. I was like, fuck it, let me just record it. So I'm gonna post it after this video, just so you guys can see. Do not trade. I'm going to let this be known. I have never full ported CPI ever in my life. I do not gamble. I only take A plus setup trades, but I took it because it was free and it's the end of the year. So it's like, if I blow this account, I blow this account. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I already have other accounts that I'm very happy and content for, and I already told myself I'm not going to trade those accounts until the start of the next year. So right now I'm just taking trades, you know what I'm saying, trying to take as much A plus setups as I can. I don't really trade Asia session. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm just taking any type of trades that I can. So just to get this eval pass, if we pass the eval taking A plus setup trades, then we're good. If we don't, then we don't. So yeah, currently we are in a 4-hour gap, and on ES, I consider this an order block. This is better for me. This is more of a giving me better confirmation. We could consider this a 4-hour gap, or we could just consider it an order block. Doesn't really matter. Either way, we did not take that low on either of the indices. So since we didn't take that low, I zoomed in on the lower time frame. I saw we created a SMT here. Nasdaq failed to take a low. ES took that low. And I believe that low is a New York session low too as well, which we failed to take out. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We failed to take out this low. ES took out the low, so I was like, okay, we're definitely looking bullish. So I saw that we had an inverse for value gap here. We inversed this 15-minute bearish gap. So once I saw we inversed the gap, I entered literally immediately. I entered immediately once we closed above. I saw that we didn't have anything really to worry about, in my opinion. Maybe this high we could have worried about, you know what I'm saying? But I was mainly going to go break even there and then let the rest of the trade run. So I probably went to sleep roughly around like, if I'm be honest with you, I probably went to sleep right here. Like right at I think that's 12:45. I went to sleep right here, like 12:45. I let the rest of the trade run. You know what I'm saying? We rebounced into that gap. Once we rebounce into that gap, this is a beautiful hammer candle. If you guys don't know what a hammer candle is, it basically gives an indication that price is looking to displace higher, especially if you see it on a higher time frame. Don't worry about that on the 1, 3, 5 minute. It's better to see it on the 15 and above. So once I saw it, well, now that I'm looking at this candle to see it, you know what I'm saying? We ended up displacing up higher. Sorry, displacing up higher, and then after we displaced higher, TP was hit. You know what I'm saying? My target was these New York highs. I was looking to target like the lunch highs, not the PM highs. I decided to target the lunch highs, and then once we targeted the lunch highs, which I'm pretty sure we're coming into a gap, 2 hour gap maybe. Yeah, right up here, targeting this high. That's when I was like, okay, cool. And yeah, that was really the trade. Like the trade was a very simple trade. It was a very simple execution. It was really just like, yeah, that was honestly one of the. I wouldn't say it's an A plus 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 plus. It is an A plus 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 setup, but I wasn't able to fully look at the setup. I literally went to sleep around this time, like 12:45. So whatever everything else happened, I wasn't even able to manage my risk. But due to the fact that, you know what I'm saying, we made and price displaced up higher, we were able to secure the bag. We were able to have a good TP. But yeah, that was a trade. I won roughly around like maybe $400 on that, risk around like 200. This was a 1 to 2. I think this is the first 1 to 2 I've ever caught in like a couple days so far. So yeah. But yeah, that was a trade. It was a good execution, clean execution, very clean trade, very clean setup, very simple. Make trading as simple as possible. Please do not overcomplicate your setups. Please do not overcomplicate your logic. I'm an engineer, so it's like I have to always think. But lazy engineers make it farther than engineers that overthink because they find a method that's more simple. So that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Make things simple. And I promise you, the next year, because the year's almost over, you know what I'm saying? Grab as much setups as you can and execute. Pass as much challenges as you can and execute. I have faith in every single one of you guys. Love. God bless always. Take care. And then in the next video, I'm just going to show you guys a live execution of me for point CPS. I was kind of nervous. Please do not hold me or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys take care. God bless. Love always and peace.